guys, it's Gregory and welcome back to another episode of Boy Meets Beauty. Thanks for coming to hang out. Totally excited per usual about today's video because this is a question that tons of you have had and I think you're gonna love to get the answer, and it's how to layer all of your skincare. With your lotions and your potions and your serums and your spot treatments, it can get really confusing and you're kind of like, well, does this come first or does this come first? Which one do I do? I'm gonna give you the 411. First things first, these products are just a bunch that I had to show you. I'm gonna do a separate video on products that I'm currently using because you guys have asked for that, so stay tuned. Next thing is, you're not gonna see eye cream in this because eye cream goes in a totally different area on your face than your other products. You know, you're not putting your eye cream here or here, you're putting it here on the orbital bone. You can feel that right there. And you always wanna use these two, ring and pinky finger, to apply your eye products. You don't want to put them up here because the heat of the body will actually draw the product closer to the eye and then you risk getting it in the eye. So always on the orbital bone for your eye products, and then for your face products up, I like that, up to the orbital bone. So that's kind of the 411 on eye cream, so I'm not even gonna mention it anymore. Now let's go and start with the basics. You're always gonna start with cleanser and toner. Bam, bam, simple. Morning and night. Now, there are a couple times when you are going to separate this dynamic duo, and that is if you are choosing to do any kind of like exfoliator or mask. Now, the reason being, obviously you don't want to be scrubbing a mask in dirty skins. You're always going to cleanse first. You are then, and to be honest with you, I recommend always doing like a scrub and a mask together, because by exfoliating the skin first, you're going to get a better result from your mask. So whether you're doing like your Clarisonic or a scrub, or even like a peel pad, you're gonna do that first and then follow up with your mask afterwards. Now, when you rinse off that mask, I do like to go back over it with my toner. I'm removing any like excess residue of the mask. I'm tightening the pores back up and balancing out the pH of my skin and prepping it for my treatment products. So that kind of runs through like the cleansing and exfoliation process. Always cleanser and toner together, unless they are moonlighting with masks and exfoliators, in which case you separate them momentarily. Now you are ready for your actual face treatment products, and by that I mean your serum, spot treatments, and moisturizer. So which comes first? Well, easy breezy. Serums are always going to come first. And the reason being is that's how serums are developed. That's why they're called serums. They have a very small molecular weight, so they're developed to go in and penetrate deeper into the skin. So if you're putting them over something else, they're not always going to penetrate through that. So serums first, all over the face, and then you can pop on with your spot treatment, okay? Again, because your serum may not penetrate through this, and chances are your serum is going to be good for every issue on your face. You know, hydration, discoloration, exfoliation, nation. I'm on like an Asian thing. I need a vacation. Oh my gosh. I swear it's the gloomy weather is making me crazy. So serums and spot treatments, and then you are going to lock it all in with your moisturizer. Now remember that some of the ingredients in your moisturizer will penetrate the skin, and some are meant to sit a little bit on the surface and keep that surface nice and lubricated and comfortable. So that's why serums can't penetrate and you have to put it underneath. Now, let's say it's daytime and you're gonna be good little beauty fans like I've told you to, and you're gonna put on your SPF. What you wanna do is remember that your sunscreen is your last step in your skincare and your first step in your complexion products. By complexion products, I mean like your BB creams and your foundations and such. Now, why? Again, because your moisturizer isn't gonna penetrate over your sunscreen. Maybe your moisturizer has sunscreen in it, in which case, cool, you're good to go. You killed two birds with one stone. Hallelujah, good for you. And you can move on right on to your complexion products. Or perhaps you have a complexion product, like here's the one I like, the Chantecaille Real Skin SPF 30. This has the SPF in it. I don't need to put sunscreen on underneath it because it's already in there. So that's a good way to save a step if you're in a rush, or if you want to save a couple bucks by not, layering another product, just to purchase a sunscreen or a beauty product that's got your SPF in it. That pretty much covers the whole run through. The exception to this is when you have any type of prescription. You always would put that first, and you want to double check with your doctor who wrote the prescription if it's okay to use with your serum or whatnot. But a prescription would always go on first, and then most likely a moisturizer over it. So that is my only exception. Don't mess with the doctor's rules. I'm gonna give you a little sentence to help you remember your order here, and it's kind of like when we were in grade school in math class. I know, it's been a while. Remember PEMDAS? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, parentheses, exponents, multiplication. I don't know how I remember that, but I do. But this is how you're going to remember. Can everyone master this simple skincare method, please? Can, cleanser, everyone, exfoliator, M, master, mask, this, toner, simple, serum, skincare, spot treatment, method, moisturizer, please, protection, like SPF. So there you go. The next time you're sitting there in front of your vanity and you're like, which comes first, just remember, can everyone master this simple skincare method, please? And you're gonna be like, cleanser, exfoliator, matte, and you're gonna think of me, and you're gonna say, oh my gosh, I need to go back and subscribe, because if you didn't, click here. Thanks as always, guys, for tuning in. I hope you learned something per usual. Don't forget to give me some comments and suggestions. I love to hear from you. And especially don't forget to follow me on social media at Gregory'sLA on Instagram and Twitter, Gregory Dillon on Pinterest. And if you haven't checked it out, check out my blog, GregoryDillonBeauty.com/blog for all the latest and greatest in beauty. Have a wonderful week, big hugs, and keep it beautiful.